Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. Scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can't reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Boy, we got a treat for you guys today. Today is going to be a great treat. But before I get in, we got a special guest today, y'all. But before I get into it and tell y'all who she is and everything about her and interview her, I need y'all to go to that like, comment, and share button. Like, and share. because I got some information for you all today that you are going to love and appreciate. So give you a good 30 seconds to hit that like button and all that good stuff. Y'all come on in. Baby, my mind is blinking on and off for me. This is Wellness Wednesday. And it's a good thing that we have herbs and natural stuff that we can have and drink for our mind and for our mental. And all I'm going to say is 3 words, or maybe it's 2. It might be a compound word. Molly's Sea Moss. Sea moss, I don't know if it's a compound word or together. I don't know. But all I know that it is good, and it actually helps your cognitive skills. Like when we get all foggy with the brain fog and stuff in the morning, and this is Wellness Wednesday, so I'm giving you boop, boop, boop. See how I can do my fingers like that? Boop, boop, boop. I'm giving you some health tips and advice. You know, this is just my opinion. I'm not a doctor, but I know the people that take the product, and such as myself, you can actually see results. My aunt in North Carolina, she took it for a week, but I think it only didn't even last her a whole week. She was throwing them sea moss lemonades back. She said she forgot it was sea moss. She said the lemonades were so good that she was like, "Don't come down here and you don't bring 100 sea moss," because everybody in the family wanted. She wanted her 20, and my other cousin wanted their 20. Everybody, you know, they order from Molly like 20 at a time, you know, like a little case thing. And they were like, "Don't come down here." So it's a good thing. It's a good product. The Molly Moss Sea Moss, the way he do, he has lemonade, he has teas, he has the gel form, and for the hot summertime and everything, he even have the icy form. Like the kids act like they drink it, eating the icy. He have it even like that for the kids and everything. It's good for you. It's good for your body. And a lot of times we all know what's good for the body tastes nasty. But this young man, the way he infuse stuff and get you the fizzy bubbly, he do all types of infusion with the sea moss. But my favorite one is the sea moss lemonade. Venus, what's your favorite?
I like all of them, but the new one that he has is the orange lemonade. That thing is the bomb.
The orange,
get some Molly Moss Sea Moss.
The orange lemonade. Then it gives you the acidity of the lemon and give you the fizzy bubbly taste and everything. And it's not even it's not soda, and he makes it with natural ingredients. And I don't mean natural like beaver butt, okay? Because we found out that when it says natural,
the natural flavor,
and right, he you know, his ingredients is simple. There's like 3 or 4 things. The sweetener, which is
don't be telling him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just saying with the stuff that's in it. It's the ingredients is just the simple ingredients: the sea moss, the lemonade, and he sometimes uses agave natural sweetness that he put in it. So yes, look at that Molly Moss Sea Moss. See, that's Molly up there looking like a lemon. So, and that's me right here looking like the great pumpkin right now. Look, my hair is back. Anyway, so I'm just telling y'all for y'all health benefits. But let's get on into the show. I done talked enough about the Molly Moss Sea Moss, and if you don't get it, you're doing a great injustice to yourself and to your body. That's all I'm saying. Helps with the cognitive skills, help with the eating, the bloating, helps with everything. And you can even put it on your skin. How about that? In your hair and skin. How about that, people? So, you know, DM Molly Mall, DM anybody from the show. We got the hookup. Holla if you hear me. So today, let's get into today's show. I have a very special guest that's going to be on the show today. Her name is Tanika Bloomfield, y'all. She's a young African American playwright, actress, artist. I'm going to let her tell you about her. But let's bring in my super producer.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Max Show. The Morning Max Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs. Right at your command. Got the truth in the jokes on deck. If your day
yeah.
rough, we could fix it.
Yeah. So far. What up, LA in the building?
LA. Special guest. Look,
Young
that's
Scout in the building. What up, Scout? What up, Al? Y'all
hey,
hit that like button. That shit.
That was in here.
Matt, you the first one in. So when I see you, Matt, I'm giving you hugs and kisses. That's what you win. You win abundance love. Now, our special guest today, she waiting in the back. Let's bring her in. It's Tanika Bluefield. Hey, Tanika.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to
I
you.
can hear you right there. How are you?
Okay, I can hear you guys.
Can you hear us good?
You can't hear. I don't think you can hear.
Tanika?
Watch them angles, girl. Hold on, it's Wednesday, not Friday. You can't hear.
She had to turn her volume up.
No, I'm just going to kick her out. She can.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
But even on the laptop?
No,
She's
she's
on
on
the
the
pad.
pad. Sometimes it'll go out.
Okay, I can't wait for her to get back in. I'm excited. She's a playwright and she's producing a play, and it's already out. It's coming out tomorrow. Will be their debut at the Black Box Theater in Silver Spring, Maryland, and it's called Grandma Got Roaches. I can't wait. I can't wait to dive in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Grandma. I can't wait to dive into that. Because we all, I think, grew up with roaches.
They had to stomp the yard in there.
That was my only pets. It was the only pet. And living in the house in Palmer Park, our roaches was gangster. It was so dangerous. I don't see, so we have so many allergies to things now. Do you know I'm allergic to roaches? I think that happened over the infused, because we grew up with roaches like this. Scoot over. we grew up, when I said we grew up with roaches in and out, no matter how many bones you fumigate, them jokers come back, because when you're living in a row house, it just go to next door, to next door, to next door. So when we finally got it together, all three houses had to bomb and fumigate at the same time.
Hi, Zoe. How are you?
What up, Zoe?
Zoe!
Come out and join. It's going to be a great show. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Zoe. I'm going to ask you to thank you for your comments and your likes, but we want to also ask you to share the show as well. Zoe, you on the play? I can't wait. Where's Tanika? But she got to get back in here because I want to know who all in the play and all that stuff and about everybody. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It looks like it's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's
and it's tomorrow, July the 16th. I can't see all the particulars.
Silver Spring Black Box Theater in Maryland. For tickets, go to Eventbrite or Silver Spring Black Box website.
Okay.
Let's see. Comedy show, stage play from My God Roaches.
And I think it's on Eventbrite too. I got to actually.
It's at Eventbrite.
Okay. All right. And she giving discount tickets, y'all. So
Can you hear me?
Discount.
Yeah.
Anything, she back. There she go, y'all.
I fixed it. I figured out what was wrong, why I couldn't hear you guys.
Okay. I'm glad you back.
We're ready to rock and roll now.
I'm ready to rock. One of your folks popped in, Zoe Young.
Yeah. Zoe's in. Yeah, Zoe, he's on production, part of the team.
Is he got a part in the play?
He actually he helps out, he does everything. He fills in for roles and he helped us all any type of way. He's been a great support. He actually knew about the play before I even started, when it was just an idea. And I was like, hey, so this is what I'm thinking about doing. He was like, all right, if you do it. He called me Nicole.
Oh, he is another one.
Yeah, he calls me Nicole. He's also one of my coworkers. He's like, I got you. I'm going to support you. I'm going to be there. So ever since then, since this been on the ground, he's been there helping us out in every kind of way.
Oh, that is wonderful. Look, cart before the course. The horse before the y'all know how it go and the saying go. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. Her name is Tanika Bluefield. Tanika, you got the stage. So tell us who you are and where you came from.
All right, well, I'm Tanika Bloomfield, originally from Richmond, Virginia. I moved up here probably about maybe over 10 years ago. And this is my first stage play, which is called Grandma Got Roaches. It's a comedy stage play with a little bit of drama in it. And it's going to be at the Silver Spring Black Box tomorrow at 7:30.
I'm sorry, I do apologize. We don't have roaches. We got spiders over here.
spiders just
I'm
crawling.
sorry.
I got spiders.
Molly, we
And
should
she
bring the
saw
spiders
it this
in
time.
with her. I
She
didn't
saw-
see it.
You did. I seen it was right here.
I couldn't see it, but I
Oh.
couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But she hit something, Molly. We not driving. Spiders.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm calling spider lady. I'm
Like-
sorry.
I ain't see her jump or nothing. It looked like she wasn't scared. It
Small.
looked like she
Small.
smashed that joint.
It was little. I'm
That's
sorry.
what we need you to do when you're driving. Don't
that's
swerve,
okay.
smash.
But be quiet. Sorry, Steve.
Man.
Sorry. Sorry.
Mhm.
My apologies.
I'm sorry,
You had a
baby.
flashback.
Mhm.
You can start over again because we, killing spiders over here. Bring them roaches over. No.
Don't bring the roaches over there. You don't want to bring the
No,
roaches.
I don't want the spiders either. I just thought about it. I was like, get the roaches to eat the spiders, but it's the other way around, right? Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tanika. Proceed. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, the stage play, it's do you want me to talk about a little bit about the stage play?
Yes, of course. Yes,
Because I know
ma'am.
you guys have questions you want to ask me. I didn't want to, step over
Well-
anything that you guys were gonna ask.
Well, if you want me to do the questions now, I can. Or you can tell us more about the play now, because I'm going to ask you where the play come from, what made you do it, play, how did you decide it, and all of that. Because we're going to get into your business, baby. We're going to dig in there. We're going to ask
Okay. That's fine. You can go ahead and hit me with the questions. That's way I don't have to, say something now that you're gonna ask me later. That'll work.
Oh. Okay, Richmond, Virginia. You say you from Richmond. What college you say you went to?
I didn't go to college.
Okay.
Later on, I just started just in the working field, and then I decided to join the Navy Reserve. So
Okay.
in August is my retirement, so it'll be my 20 years, and actually it's
Wow.
21 years in the military. Yeah,
Wow. Thank you for your service, baby. Thank you.
you're
Wow.
welcome.
And congratulations to that. Yes. So you're retiring from the Navy to jump into another battle here with this entertainment.
Yeah, so in the Navy Reserve, it takes up a lot of your time, so a lot of times things I wanted to do in life, I couldn't do. So I had to postpone a lot of stuff. So I was like, now that I'm about to retire, I got more time, more freedom. So now I can go ahead and start doing things that I've always wanted to do.
Go ahead, live your dream, girl. Live your dream. So how long have you been writing, and how did that start out? How did it morph into a play?
I've been writing. I think I've been writing all my life. I've been writing something. Even if it's like songs, even when I was young, I used to do that. And then at some point I started writing like sitcoms, and then just doing all comedy sitcoms. And then at some point, I think around the time my grandma had gotten like sick, I started writing like a movie. It was a movie script. It's called Vinny Vegas. And then she was like, well, time that come out, I'll be 200 years old. And I was like, you're gonna be 200, how old I'm gonna be? And then at that time, I kind of stopped that a little bit, and I had this idea for a cartoon because that was taking up a lot of my time, and I was losing myself in the characters. So that happens in the writing. So I had to take a break, and I was like, let me go to something a little bit more lighter. And that was when I came up with this cartoon called Cannon Kids, with Mr. Cannon's like adult cartoon. And what I decided to do was I was writing that a little at a time, taking time. And then at some point, when my grandma was she was completely like not going to the doctor, not doing anything she was supposed to do. And I had went over the house, and I had saw seeing roaches. And it was like roaches was coming out like the TV stand and all types of little spots around the house. and I had called my dad. I was like, "Hey, you know, Grandma got roaches," and that's where the name came from. It kind of resonated with me and stayed with me. And he was like, "Grandma got roaches," and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You know what? You really miss your calling in life," and it just stuck with me. And then I created later on, years later, I remember the name, and I went back to the cartoon, and I was like, okay, let me create an episode called Grandma Got Roaches. But the stage play is nothing like the cartoon, but the characters has been like adjusted a little bit.
Oh, you say you have a cartoon?
Yeah, well, it's still on paper. It's not actually out,
Okay.
but that's where Mr. Cannon came from, because it was
Okay.
Mr. Cannon Kids, and then it was a father taking care of kids. So I just took everything, took the name, and then rebuild it to a stage play.
Okay, cool. That's really cool.
Okay, all right. I'm sitting here sending out Grandma Got Roaches and sending out the link so everybody can see. I hope I spelled that right. Yeah, it's on. Oh, it's on the groups.
Oh,
I'm sending it out to the different groups.
Yeah.
On
Okay,
Facebook.
really. So before we go back into the playwright and everything, you said you're retired.
Well, I'm retiring. Yeah.
Yeah. What made you take that path?
I really didn't plan it. I was just out, and I was young. Everybody was like, "Toma, let's go down to Norfolk. Let's go down to the beach. Let's go down these places." And then we start going down there and meeting people, and the people kind of like had their stuff together, because in Richmond, it's just like it has a small town feel.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, maybe try to do something, and that was made me join the Navy. I was like, okay, it does have some perks. I was supposed to go active duty, but I chickened out at the last minute and decided to go reservist.
Oh wow! Okay. Let me.
So you joined because you was bored, Lord have mercy. You see what happened? You joined because you was bored, and you done did almost 30 years.
I joined because I was bored.
No, that's really cool though. So, have you had to travel or anything with the reserves?
Yeah, I got I'm pretty much blessed, because since I've been in Navy Reserves, and by me being a yeoman, which is admin, I never been on a ship. I'm like one of the only Navy people who's never been on a ship. I've always worked in the office spaces. So I did go to Afghanistan back in 2012 or something like that. But most of the places I've been is like maybe the Pentagon and in Milton, Tennessee, which is all office work. So
okay, so that was my question. The reason why I asked that, because I was going to ask if this is your first play that you've written or that you put on stage, and the fact that you're writing, which means I'm pretty sure you have more plays brewing. Would you say that some things that you're working on, like even your cartoon, is influenced by your experience in the military? By your experience going to Afghanistan, would you incorporate that life experience into your plays or into the cartoon at all? Do you think?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Actually, I keep everything separate. So I don't think not even any of my writings yet, has been an experience of my life, like outside of. I don't want to give too much of the play away, right. But in the play, when the kids go over to grandma's house for the first time, there's actually a lawnmower and a weed eater in the living room. Now that actually happened in real life when I went to my grandma's house. So that's about the only thing that's actually real. Outside the roaches and a couple of props, that's the only thing, because I'm the only child. So the whole storyline is just a fiction of my imagination.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now how big is your cast for this? How big is this production, Grandma Got Roaches?
So there's 5 main actors, and then we also have 2 costume roaches. I want to give everybody their shout out. So Jarvis Stanton is Mike. He plays the role of Michael. He's like he's the youngest son. He's like lead role. He's comedian by heart, you know. So you guys gonna everybody. Michael gets on everybody's nerves.
And you say he's a comedian, or he just
Yeah, his comedic behavior when
okay,
within his
he's
role.
prepared.
Yeah,
Okay,
when he's playing his role. And you have Jamel Valentine's. He's David. He plays a army soldier returning home. And you got Poet Ray, which she's an amazing actor. She's playing actually 3 roles. She's playing Chi Chi, which is a hair client, and then she plays Carmel, which is a real estate agent, and then she comes back later on and she plays an old man called Mr. Jones. So
okay,
she's well talented. And then you got Kiana Lewis, she's playing Kim, which is a hairstylist. Curtis Jackson, he's the father. And then I have Dwayne and James, who's playing the costume actors. Monique Robinson, she's a stage production manager.
okay.
And then Sherelle Flo, she's the production assistant director. I don't know why I'm stumbling over that. And then it's me.
Okay,
Yeah.
all righty. Oh man, so that's going to sound like it's going to be a good play. Grandma Got Roaches. Now, aside from the play, I'm about to dig in your personal life. Are you married? Do you have kids?
No, I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I just I never had any kids. I don't even know if I feel like I could have any, but doctor said no. But anyway, no, I don't have kids. I'm not married. I'm just all about working and maintaining things I need to take care of it for home and its production. So I haven't had a lot of dating time.
Okay, so you haven't had a lot of me time. So when after this play and everything is over, what are you going to dive into the next project, or are you going to take a little break for you to get you a little me time? And then when you do your me time, Nikki, when it's your when you become Morphin to Nicole, I think it out of.
You can't hear. Well, she went her service went out. Well, I think someone else.
Yeah, somebody popped in and popped out. So probably took her sound.
_G Films, and I think that they might be working with her there in the chat. Welcome, thank you for tuning in.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah,
It's the like, subscribe, and share.
And thank you for the 5th. Power to you, baby. We appreciate you.
What
Hey,
up,
Kyle.
Yes.
And can you put Alan's comment up? He was telling us it does, doesn't it? He said, Alan said, get some peppermint or tea tree essential oils with 2 cups of water and a teaspoon of dish soap. Pour the mixture into the spray bottle and spray baseboards and window sills, all entryways for the
Weezy bringing in water.
I did not.
That's the spiders
taking
taking on the
It was a little spider. It might have came. They like it for some reason. For some reason, Child said, I told him back. He said, "Thank you for your service." Something else. Venus is in the chat. Hey, Venus, happy Wednesday. We're waiting for Tanika to come back. Oh,
Miss Tanika Bloomfield. Yes.
Poet Ray Monet. Excited. Oh, welcome, Poet Ray Monet. Excited to be on the cast. Come check out the show. Thank you for tuning in. You are. It's amazing to have the cast on in the chat.
I love to see that in the chat.
Tamika's coming out. Oh, here she is. Can you hear us?
Yeah, to the phone. I don't know. The sound keeps going out.
It's sometimes the platform we're using, if people come in, sometimes it can knock the other sounds out. It usually only happens on like the phones or the tablets. It doesn't usually do that on laptops.
So now unless the laptop is hooked up to the phone, are they trying to contact you via laptop? That'll happen sometimes.
Oh no, I was using an iPad.
You're on a tablet.
And no one else was contacting me.
You look like the grandma in the picture.
Somebody said I look like the grandma in the picture, Tanika. They
What
trying
up,
to look. They trying to cast me as the grandma, Tanika. Look.
You had a couple of
Already.
a few of your cast members popped in. One was J underscore poet Ray Monet. She tapped in, and then J underscore G
Oh,
Film
Jamel.
tapped in. Yeah, J and G Films, they tapped in. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. I got to take stories still.
Okay, and Shower said thank you for your services.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long is the play? Like, is it broken up into how many scenes? I mean, I don't know if I can say how many scenes. It's not like the chapters in the book, but is it broke up into two plays? Like, this is a play that has intermission in it, or do you guys just go out? I mean, the length of the play.
Intermission. What we're going to do is this is actually a shorter version of a longer play.
Okay.
Because I didn't know how many people I was going to be able to cast, and also the budget for the play scenes. But we broke it down in 8 scenes. But then there's going to be an intermission around the end of the fifth scene, so people can, take a little break. Mm-hmm.
Right. Go to concession, and you have merch for your show. Can you hear us?
Say?
I was like, and you have merchandise for your play?
Yes. So we're gonna have t-shirts. I have one on right here. Grandma Got Roaches t-shirt. We're gonna be selling those. I do have limited supply, but I think I have enough, for this production. Also, we're not gonna be selling alcohol. So if you're coming out, please pregame and stuff like that. But we are gonna have like snacks and sodas and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, no alcohol, and the place is really nice. It's a nice theater. It's like the stadium like seating, so there's really no bad seat in the house, you guys. I like that theater. It's nice, and it seems nice and intimate. Like you right there, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna have an awesome view of the stage, just like they always do. Because what more can I say about the venue that she picked? So have you checked into any other venues yet? Do you
I got you, champ.
You plan taking the show on the road?
Well, I'm looking at another venue. We originally had 2 shows. I was gonna do 2 shows on a Thursday, but that was kind of too much. I spoke to the cast about it. We all just wanted to take it 1 show at a time. So
Okay.
now is once this show's over and I can kind of revisit where the production is going, I'm going to look for a venue, but on a Saturday, something on a Saturday where it gives me an option maybe to have 2 shows if it's if it's a smaller venue or something like that. Yeah.
So right now this is the one and only show, and that's the 16th.
Yes. That's the 16th tomorrow. Just because I'm just gonna take it one at a time. But there's gonna be more shows because I've heavily invested in props and time and production and stuff like that. So I still want to keep going. That's my goal. Actually, I have to keep going.
That's right. That's right. We got more plays, and I know a whole bunch of comedians that would love to jump in and act. Like our boy Chout Bout, he's an actor. And he's into that. He's a comedian, a hella funny comedian. We are actresses, thespians. Thespians. We are actresses. She performed in plays and movies. She also write and direct. And our own Molly Mall also write and direct. And I don't know if y'all know, but I'm the author of Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. That's me. So we're networking right along with Tanika because we never know when she may need somebody. And look, somebody already said in the chat that I look like the grandmother. That don't look like Reese look like the grandmother.
Josh too. He does actually come up to one of my
Josh act too. Yeah,
he came up to one of our casting calls. So him, Child, I think JC wants to be involved. Charles says
So-
he lives in Roanoke and would love to see this play. Richmond is only an hour and 45 minutes away from him.
Okay, but Tanika, you don't live in Richmond now, right?
No, I don't. I live in Oxon Hill right now. Yeah.
So she around the corner right now. So okay, so she look in this area, but Child said when you bring the play down here to Roanoke, that they would love to see the play and support. You never know. It might be a worldwide play. Go state to state, a tour. All right, Tanika tour bus. Grandma got roaches. You know.
But let y'all know the players in Silver Spring Black Box Theater. He's saying it's in Richmond or something. Did y'all mention the play was in Richmond? And you also want to know would there be more shows other than the 16th?
No, the play is in Silver Springs, Maryland, at the Black Box right across from the Fillmore.
Yeah.
I don't know when he jumped in, but I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia. That's why
Maybe that's what he heard. Maybe that's what he heard.
Yeah.
Interested in coming out. I know you have things, prior engagements for tomorrow night, but if any of the cast members interested in coming to the play tomorrow.
I know. What's tomorrow?
Tony's
Memorial.
Memorial.
Yeah, we do have something tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The memorial thing. Yeah.
We'll be doing that, and your play start at 8:00, right?
7:30, same time of the memorial.
Yeah. So I won't be able to see the first one, but I would love to get out there and be able to get out there and see the first one. Anybody in the audience that's able to make it out there, please make it out there. Because I know the Morning Mac show, we had this was unexpected. All of this just happened to drop on us at one time. You know, I lost my my first manager, my friend, one of my co-workers at from Next Level Radio. He passed last week, Thursday. If y'all don't know, James Tony Hollins. He was also known as Casanova Brown.
Yeah.
He had his own show on Next Level Radio, and tomorrow is his memorial. And the Morning Mac crew will be out there showing our love and respect to one of our fallen soldiers. And that makes it almost virtually impossible for us to be two places at one time. Because if not that, we would have did a field trip. I would have loaded up the Morning Mac mobile, and we would have been out there, Tanika. We may not be able to make the first show, but let us know about the second one.
For sure.
For sure. We're in the whole
What time is the show?
7:30.
In the morning?
No, her show is 7:30 at night.
And what time the funeral?
8:00 at night. They're doing
night?
It's not the funeral, it's the memorial. The station is
doing tomorrow night.
Right at the station.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, can't make it.
A nice little ride for him and his lady. Yeah, it's gonna be in Silver Spring, and the Silver Spring Metro station is right there. You walk up the hill, and you're right at the Black Box.
Right
said my is free.
Thank you.
There's anyone out there that want to be a part of the production tomorrow, want to come out, learn, work with us, hang with us, please hit me up. I'll give you my phone.
Said he wish he can come. He said he wish he can come tomorrow, but if you do it again, please let him know. He would love to support. Yeah, we definitely would love to support you.
Right. This was short notice when we learned about it.
But it's all right. Soon as you schedule the next one, let us know so we can get it out there for you, get more people.
Hey, guess who told me about it? Who introduced me to Nikki? Pat, Mama Pat.
Oh, for real?
She was like, she said, what are you doing, daughter? And she was talking to me. She was like, Tanika. I said, why didn't you tell me? I would have loved to, So this was all we found out about Tanika Bloomfield, which is our Diamond and Rough Nail. I am so proud of her. Go on, do your play. We found out about the play and everything just 2 days ago, right, Tanika?
Yes, Pat in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she is.
So Pat's going. Mama Pat going.
Okay, Mama Pat.
Yeah.
Grab a couple of more people and take them with you. Don't grab a few more people taking with you.
She is. And if we would have known about it, we would have been there too. and Misha already got the whole Morning Mac crew. So next show, Tanika, we won't be in there.
Quick question, because someone else also wants you to keep them posted. Is there any way for them to follow you or keep in contact with you so that when these events come up and you start posting, they can have access, or you can start sending them out? Because several people would love to come, and they want to get information. They want to have updates.
Okay, so yeah, you can follow. We have a page for Grandma Got Roaches is on IG. So if you type in Grandma Got Roaches on IG, that's our primary page. Also I'll be posting information on the website, which is actandlaugh.com. You might have to type www in the browser. I built it myself. So
and that takes us to where actandlaugh.com.
Yeah, and on there you can see the full cast, you can see the dates, you can see like just information about the production. And also there's a link on there if you want to click and buy tickets, you can also do it there. And it will just the link will only take you to Eventbrite, but if you want to just go to Eventbrite and put in Grandma Got
Molly got you.
That's the IG page.
You can automatically you can do that, and we're going to be uploading some content. It's just the fact that we have content, but we didn't want to put too much out before and want people to. We want people to come out and support and buy tickets.
Yeah.
And also if you're want to hit me directly, you can hit me on 202-359-5110. That's our business line. Once again, it's 202-359-5110, which is that number is also on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this is the IG page, you guys. Molly's showing you pictures. Yeah, and look at the roach costume.
We have a Facebook page, but
that look like you, and that's you, the roach.
Oh,
so this was Juneteenth. We were promoting the play.
So it look like see.
Not on Juneteenth with the roaches.
The T-shirt giveaway, and me and Curtis, to play the father, we just dressed up as roaches and gave away a few.
That is her. I just said it looked like you, and they said it ain't you. That is her. Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
She talking about her. Reese thought you talking about herself.
Nah. I'm saying that looked like her with the costume.
Tanika.
Yeah. So that's what we were just down there promoting the play. Visibility, letting people know we're out here and we're,
Okay. All right. We out here. Grandma got, and I know everybody can relate to that. I know my grandmother had roaches real bad. You talking about coming out of the TV. My grandma roaches was so bad it would turn the lights on and off for you. When we got in the bed, we had to say, excuse me. I mean, even just Palmer Park roaches, they was not roaches. I grew up in Palmer Park. They was gangster. I think they was toting. They was gang baiting and shooting the wars. Go in my grandma's kitchen that night and you see them, and they don't even run from you. They just out there congregating, and I'm like this. Dang, what you doing up, little girl? I'm trying to get some water. I'm trying to get they snitching. Then I hear grandma in the kitchen. I mean, she came in there and man. But like I said, they was gangster. The Palmer Park roaches was gangster, and it's terrible because we live. This is Wellness Wednesday. Wellness roaches carry stuff with them, like and that make you allergic to a little bacteria, a little something. Mm-hmm. But we all lived with roaches at some point in time in our life. Well, we all been so I think that we are naturally immune to. A lot of people say I'm allergic. Look, yeah, I am. I'm one of the ones that's allergic, but we dealt with that. It's just like for us, like Chernobyl. Like we grew up with them. We glowing in the dark. If they had any type of nuclear, the nuclear side effect, whatever, because they have roaches made in the lab, all of us was glowing in the dark. That's why Black people are so resilient.
Molly, can you put Child comment up about his ex?
His ex got roaches?
He said my ex grandma had roaches, but her house was clean. She used to always say make sure you rinse your plates and silverware before you use it. And a lot of times, like Reese was saying, it's not your house in particular. It could be just the building. It could, when I was living over there off what was that 30th, and I'm always cleaning, always mopping, always sweeping, always doing stuff, and they would be in there, and I'm like, what am I not doing? But they were in the building. That's just like, and they had mice over there, rats over there. I went through the whole shebang in that house.
Wow.
But I was always cleaning and sweeping and mopping and making sure no water was down. But
you was keeping it clean for them. So they coming in. Oh, she keeping a tidy house. We are so appreciative, but they can't get nothing to eat it. But that's what it was in buildings and houses like that. Unfortunately, we lived in a row house where there was 3 houses connected, but we was on the end. I'm glad we wasn't in the middle, because that middle house was always getting it. And as soon as we bomb and fumigate, they just run to the next one. And then you was like, ooh, roach free. And then here they come back again like they went on vacation. Like, we're back.
It's crazy.
We didn't get rid of them jokers until we all 3 of the houses had to bomb and fumigate at the same time. That's when we saw it. And I don't know what they was put. They was boric acid at that time, or whatever the people use. But we everybody had to come together and had to at the same time. They gave the exterminated people gave us the discount because they was doing still.
Yeah.
But woo.
But where I'm at now, because we live uptown, it's mainly rats are there, and I mean big ass rats, right?
What you mean, like
no,
like little mice?
No, them don't are huge. You be walking down the street and they act like you in their way, just like your roaches did. They are like we in their way. They are huge, but we are in row houses, so sometimes roaches do come. And so our property manager are always sending the exterminators.
Mm-hmm.
They are always, and you can always tell when somebody move out
because here they
come, and I'm like, oh no, I ain't got time for this. I'm again spraying, cleaning, and then I don't see it for a while. But then they get to working in somebody's house, and then
here they come.
So it's so frustrating because my daughter is scared of them, and so
which one?
Layla. The youngest, every time
she better walk around with a shoe.
It's just so crazy. So I'm like, Lord, and I'm in row house. I'm on the top floor, so I don't think I probably get it as bad as the rest of the people. But they come and I be fighting with them, and then they go and then they come again. And I got a new neighbor, and they done went down there and did some work. Here they come again. I got to move.
So Tanika, other than grandma's house, do you really know about roaches?
I mean,
some thugs, man. They some thugs.
I have roaches the whole time. No, she just people moved out next door, and then the roaches started coming over.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that's what we were just saying. How so you could be clean.
Yeah,
I mean that don't mean you're not clean or nothing just because you got roaches above.
That way. It does make you feel that.
It makes you feel that way when you see them or when they crawl on you. Ever
Woo. Yeah. I actually bought a house one time that had roaches. When I bought, terminated to Cortland.
I know the poor roaches. They want to live too. They do. They
got to go.
They do.
Wanted that house, so it was like I'll take it the way it is and fix it.
Oh, you was flipping it basically. You wasn't moving in to move in. You was just taking it to fix it. And
I just wanted the house, so had no choice but to take it the way it is and then get an exterminator. Right. Why it didn't take that long to get rid of them? It's just the next door neighbor. He had he was renting that house out, and the guy that was had like a whole lot of roaches. And one day came over. He asked me. He was just talking, and I noticed he had a Gatorade, but the Gatorade had a roach like in the like a roach or something in the Gatorade. I was like, roach in the
Gatorade. In the plastic of the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Like under the plastic, not in the jar, not in the thing. Oh, he was catching a ride on the plastic.
Look.
I know, was it? Ain't nothing over here.
No, I'm just thinking.
We got spiders, but
y'all talking about something. One of my cousins had roaches. We used to spray them with Raid and play music and watch them break dance. You are so crazy.
I'm still. He was it from Palmer? They must have been in Palmer Park. Because I didn't tell you, them Parma roaches was no joke. I keep telling people. Because the spider, you got spiders in your hair.
It can be so frustrating. The row houses, you ain't got no control because it could come from your next building, the next house, or this house, or your neighbor, or it's anyway. Let's come off the roaches for a second.
Yeah, let's go back to the play. Grandma got it. Let's go back to the play, Tanika. So, what can you tell us about the play? I know you can't give away any spoiler alerts, but like if you was doing a trailer, what would the trailer be like? Tell us, tell us what makes us going to go see the play. What makes us,
Yeah.
Have a good day, Kyle.
I don't know what the trailer will look like, but I do know that far as the graphics, I think cartoon wise looks better. Like Grandma Got Roaches, like one of the flyers, it looks better and it's more, friendly versus having like an actual picture with roaches on it and people would be freaked out. I know that part.
No, I want to know about the play. Give us like a brief synopsis of one of the scenes. And
well, she mentioned something earlier.
She's going through all the characters. I mean, not to, but give us a little, a little taste.
You being nosy. Don't tell her nothing.
What could tell us the play is about? What's the play about? Like the bio, like they have on the back of the book. Can you tell us what it's about? Other than Grandma Got Roaches.
So it's about a family. Their grandmother just passed, and they help. Her father, the grandma just passed, but the father need help, which is his mother cleaning out grandma's house, and they're in a long time, and they go to grandma's house for the first time in a long time, and then from there they deal with the roaches, and then they also unpack some family drama.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
So, and it's come from a comedic, dialogue. So even when it's serious, it's still funny.
She even got one of our comedic friends opening up the play for her. You want to talk about that, Tanika?
I haven't even. I sent him 2 messages and he hasn't replied. So I don't know if he's coming.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not go there.
Oh, okay.
So let's okay.
Before we did a virtual, every time I try to send him an email, it kicks back, and I reached out to him on Instagram, about 2 days ago. I think he didn't reply back, so I don't know yet. I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully, prayerfully, everything goes the way that you intend for it to go.
Tomorrow night,
in the way you want it to go. But I'm pretty sure no matter what, everything's going to turn out wonderfully. So a question. This is your first play. You're working on the cartoon. Where do you see this going? What is your goal, or what do you intend for this play to do when it comes to you? As a creator, as a playwright, and what do you want from your play?
For this production, I wanted, a good production. I wanted it to be a successful production. For the future, I would like to do more plays, more of this play, and then it can go. If it's travelable, then that's fine. Or if it's just local, I'll appreciate anything. And then from there, once I run this production multiple times, if I'm able to record it and things like that, and you may, maybe put it on a YouTube or Tubi or something like that, I would be appreciative to that. And also, I would run it back to Return of the Roaches, which is already like
because they do that.
They come back. They do come back.
In the characters, even though the way it ends, it even makes more sense because the way it ends, most people would think that grandma's house is being sold, but it don't actually get sold. So we can also run it back as Return of the Roaches to the same house, and just have a good time with that script.
Okay, all righty. So y'all heard it right here first from the Morning Mac Show. Grandma Got Roaches, and right here Tanika Bloomfield, the playwright, the author, the production, the everything. And let us know when you got next time we do casting calls, because like I said, when you need some more crew, let us know.
Okay, this is a very interesting question. That's Josh wants to know: do the roaches have names?
Well, they could have had names if I had more free time to create some more things I wanted to add to this production. But as of right now, no, they don't have names. If I had it my way, they was gonna have names. But they don't have names. No. Not right now. I don't want to give away what I was working on because I still can use it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Oh, did she go out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Tanika's screen went to black. There she go. Tanika?
Yeah.
Molly, you got any questions for Tanika? Louisa got any more questions for Tanika? I want.
Wait a minute, you didn't let Molly respond to you.
You hear she asked and then kept moving. That's
no, I did, and I looked at you.
No, but
and then
asked Louisa, and he asked.
I'm sorry.
I ain't got too many
on the thing. Okay.
Nah, I ain't got. I just wanted to know, like, was it a crazy budget to put on this play, or is this something that y'all raising money to do, or getting support from the community, or this something you gotta come out of your pocket? And if so, is it a lot? You ain't gotta say the number, but did it take a lot?
I money for it. So I had been saving for 2 years. It's separate money from our personal money, putting this money aside. And then I came up with the idea instead because I created a business bank account. And then I said, hey, I still want to use some of that money for funding the next play. So I've been coming out of my pocket and keeping receipts so I can keep that money on the side. Mm-hmm. So if raise money, I actually use my own funds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I sacrifice a lot for that too, because like when people are out, going on vacations and stuff like that, I just was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to save my funds to work.
Man. Somebody
a lot to do that, and that's what we had to. That's what I had to do the same thing with my books, and God just blessed me to have people in my corner like Misha and Mr. Baker, to help facilitate with the production of the book. It's a lot when you putting on shows. We've all produced stuff, all of us, Molly, you, I, Josh, and Chow. So I don't know who else is out there in the audience. They know that there is, the budget is real. Look, the struggle is real, children. And you just hope, to be able to, if you break even, that's a success. Mm-hmm. If you make a profit, you out there. It's awesome. It's that kind of business and production and everything. So, yeah.
Tanika, are you back with us?
No, not yet. Okay. She popping in from another.
Okay, yeah, she's over the
I can't hear anything. Sorry about that.
Can you hear us now?
Y'all can't hear me either.
She still can't hear us.
We can hear you.
We can hear you, but you can't hear us. Is it her volume or
nah, I think she probably getting calls or something because it was going out. Yeah. But she'll pop back in. I was just asking that though, because a lot of people don't know what it takes financially, to throw plays and put on movies. And a lot of people from the outside, they just want, I want to get on, I want to, but nobody ever want to invest, so it's different, and she said that she coming out of her own pocket. A lot of people want to jump on ship if you ain't got to pay nothing. But if she was to come around and be like, hey, who all want to put up with me to throw this play? Nobody will come. So she sacrificed a lot, and I respect that. And that's a lot I think that Ice Cube did early on. When he did his own movie, he put his own money up, and Friday was a success. But you see the backlash came from it because early on people, I take 5,000 just to help you all that. And then now the movie blew, he finessed me. He this and this and that. But it's like, no, he didn't, man. He came out of his own pocket. He gave all of y'all the platform to show y'all talent, and a lot of y'all got famous after that. But
just about everybody in Fridays went on, you know. So you absolutely right. It's a chance. It's an opportunity to be seen. So that's why whenever I get a chance to be in anything, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be, because it's a chance to always showcase our talent. And we have a hell of a photographer, videographer right there, Tanika and Molly, Mr. Robinson right there. You know? And so whenever you're doing the bigger production or you need more crew, whatever.
Yeah.
Holla.
I'll guys up. Thank you so much. I don't want to keep going in and out with this phone, but I really appreciate
it's okay. So I wanted you to stick around for Alan's question of the day. I wanted you to be part of that.
Okay.
I mean, if you can, if you know,
just in case you go out again, one more time, give your social media information, the website for the play, and all your information that anybody people can reach out and find you. One more time.
All right. So, the website is actandlaugh.com, and also if you want to email us, that's info@actandlaugh.com. Our IG is Grandma Got Roaches. Our Facebook is Grandma Got Roaches, but we got like 2-3 followers. And come out Silver Spring Black Box tomorrow at 7:30 and laugh and have a good time.
Laugh and have a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your flyer. Everybody take a picture, screenshot it if you're on your phone.
Who did the flyer? That is nice.
That I did it through AI. I did all through AI. I know some people don't like it when you do it, but I don't have time to sit down and create a flyer from scratch. So I had to do AI for all of the flyers.
Okay, you did a pretty good job, didn't you? Okay, it's festive, it's entertaining, it's clear. Okay. Yeah. It's busy. That one's busy because I'm looking all over. I can't see the words at the bottom. That's got visual problems. So I'm like,
yeah, that was the one I created for the 4th of July.
Yeah, it celebrate freedom with laughter. So yeah.
And this is the first time that you.
Yeah. Rise and grind.
Can you hear me?
Wake the city up. From the streets to the
Can you hear me?
boardrooms. It's the Morning Max Show. Every morning, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30. Let's go. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Max Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak life through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and boss up with the Morning Max Show. Molly Mall bring the energy, pressure and facts. Trade money, keep it solid when the combo get cracked. All thing and McFarlane dropping wisdom and grace. While DJ slide, I set the vibe with the bass. Blue Phoenix rising, motivation on flame. Mission merit, bring perspective while elevating the game. We ain't just talking gossip, we inspire with minds. Giving game to the people while exposing the signs. Monday motivation got the hustle inspired. Turn up Tuesdays got the city on fire. Wellness Wednesdays talk peace and mental health. Cause real success ain't just money and wealth. Tall Tale Thursdays got the wild stories flowing. Then Freaky Friday hitting everybody going. Debates, laughs, raw truth energy unmatched. Morning Max Show turning real life into podcast. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Max Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak life through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and boss up with the Morning Max Show.
Okay. Wellness Wednesday, the Morning Max Show question of the day coming from our own Alan. Thank you, Alan, for the question of the day. The question is, what's something society tells us is selfish that you actually think is healthy, and why?
Okay. We're going to start with you, Tanika, since you're our special guest.
And I'm going to read it one more time. What's something
Please do.
Oh, what's something society tells us is selfish that you actually think is healthy, and why?
Selfish that just spending time with yourself, spending time with your thoughts. I think people don't like to spend time with themselves. They just like to, be on the go all the time and be around a lot of people. But I think spending time with yourself and just saying, no, I don't want to go here, and no, I don't want to do that. Journaling, things like that is how you grow. So, and that could look some people if they want you to be, at a party or at an event or out of town or do whatever it is they want you to do versus what you need to be doing to take care of yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
All right.
Miss Althea.
I was going to agree with her. I mean, society may say you thinking about yourself or putting yourself first is selfish. Society, societal norms and all that. They do that, but just like on a plane, it tell you when in case of emergency, put your mask on first, so you be able to help other people. Sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times in this world, we get overload, we get drugged down because you just work so hard, go to work, come home, deal with the kids, family, and all that. It's a monotony. And sometimes you need, as mothers, as wives, as women, as girlfriends, and men, sometimes you need a selfish moment where you need to get away from everything by yourself, but you're doing it for yourself. You're coming back, you need a reboot. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Sometimes our computers, we are machines, and sometimes we got to turn our PC off, and it needs time to rest and off. And society, I'm sorry, we can't be on the go all the time because you are risking major malfunctions. Basically, you are risking roaches in the machine. That's what you are risking if you don't take some time for you. But a lot of people think that you spending time on you or your situation is selfish in society, but it's actually not. No, if you spend all your time on that's something different. But you need to carve out a little piece of the rock for yourself, people. That's healthy and natural. Phoenix, what say you?
I'm going to say not following the standard role that society says you should. Like going to college, getting married, having kids, working 40, 50 years, and retiring. I don't think that's selfish to not do that. I don't think it's selfish to not go to college. If you don't want to go to college, you want to go to college. You're just not putting all that money into something that you're not going to use. You can find other things to do. I don't think it's selfish to not want children. I don't think it's selfish to not want to be married. I think the pressures that are placed on people that, it's nothing wrong with that being married. It's nothing wrong with having children, but I don't think it's nothing wrong with not doing those things. And I think society, and especially the elder women, should back off with people who don't want children, should back off with people who don't want to be married, to back off with people who just don't want to go in the quote unquote traditional route that has been set in stone for people to live. We have, different ways to live. And if they get married, fine. If they have children, fine. But if they don't, that should be fine too. Ma?
I agree a lot with you were saying. To add to it though, like mostly with me, a lot of people feel like I possibly be selfish because of my habits, the way I eat. I don't like my kid to eat the way that I was growing up eating, but they still eat it, because they parents decide to give it to them. And I can't argue against it because people say I'm selfish. Because when I grew up, I drank whole milk. You know, I was eating, yeah, but my mom didn't know, and she ain't had the
Right.
knowledge to teach me not to. You know, but due to the fact that I know what Christmas mean now, I don't care
Right.
to celebrate it. We can celebrate it the day before after, but a lot of things I can't push on my kids because they parents and they
Yeah.
traditions. And I look at it selfish because I got to enjoy those things. You know, so it's
Mhm.
just like, dang, I got to enjoy a lot of things that was crazy too. Stealing
Yeah.
cars
Yep.
and all that shit. Should I allow him to enjoy that shit? So it's just
Right.
like you try to avoid them from going through the same toxins and poisons that I did early on to get them a head start, but it looked at as selfish because they always like to say, you got to do those things. Don't take that away from them. Or you got to do, and it's like I'm not trying to take that away from them. I'm trying to avoid them to go through a lot of the same
Mhm.
shit that we all went through,
Mhm.
generation after generation. And I find it selfish that a lot of kids getting forced to take on traditions that they don't even know where it came from, and the
Yeah.
people passing it down to them don't know where it came from. So you know
Yeah.
that's the only thing I think a lot of society look at people that just look at things a lot different. That they looked at it selfish because they want to do something different.
Yeah. 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 I
And,
agree.
and sometimes a lot of stuff that we were exposed to wasn't good stuff. Like you said early on, our parents didn't know better, and they always say, "When you know better, you're supposed to do better." But people seem to still follow the same old tradition, not because they're trying to do better, just because it's a tradition.
Mhm.
A lot of traditions ain't good, you know. So I agree with what you guys were saying, what all of you saying. I agree with that. And then how do we change tradition if you got a bad tradition?
Mhm.
How do you revamp and do something different? Allow your kids to do something different.
Mhm.
That's selfish of you. Like Molly said, not allowing your children to express and do something different. We keep them from harm,
Yeah.
as much as we can, but we don't still don't have to perpetuate a lie.
Mhm.
Like Christmas, like when my grandchild come, I'm praying or whatever. If I get one or not, or my nieces or nephew, I don't celebrate Christmas either. I tell them the truth about what it is, and then they ask me a question. Well, why do if it's negative? Why do we do it? Because it's tradition. They got into the habit of, and instead of them kicking that bad habit, they keep it going to the next generation, the next generation. Smoking cigarettes, it's the bad habit. Your parents start smoking, then you start smoking. That's the bad habit. When are you going to say, you know what? No, that's the bad habit. That's the bad tradition. That's not good for us. That's not good for you, society, and developmental part. When we gonna say that? But we like to hold on to BS. We like to hold on to the bull. It seemed like I don't know. People,
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the worst one is voting. You know, every 4 years I gotta hear this bullshit. Oh, you the reason why such and such. Oh, you if you'd have went out there and vote, you would have did it. Like, shut the fuck up. You know, y'all been doing this shit every 4 years, and the same results always happen. It don't matter if one person, but they like to blame people. You know, you the reason that guy in there when Biden in there. All the Republicans, look, y'all the one voted for this pedophilia. Now Trump in there, y'all the one voted for this racist stuff. If y'all don't wake up and understand they on the same team, you know, but they got them pointing fingers at each other and they keep, oh, you selfish. You should have went out there in line. Like you supposed to teach your kids to go vote. They can change. Like none of that. It's not being selfish. It's being smart. It's understanding that the patterns keep happening over and over and don't shit change for it. When people gonna get out the loop? When y'all gonna stop being selfish for the kids that's coming behind y'all and stop playing this game? That's how I look at it. You know, a lot of people being selfish and don't know it, but I'm okay with it. You know, if I gotta snatch some things from my nephews and even when my mom was alive, she couldn't get cigarettes around me. She couldn't get alcohol, so she sneak it, you know. But it was certain nephews and them they're bad for. That's grandma. They ain't gonna tell her no. But when it came to me, like, no, I know this wrong. You can't drink that, even if she mad, you know. And that's the thing we worry about people being mad at us, our kids being mad at us, you know, our spouse being mad at us. Like, nah, we know this poison in our body. It's no different from these jabs. People still taking their kids to get shots, vaccine shots. And then them be the same people turn around like, well, you know, the vaccines is causing this and that. Then why the hell you just take all your kids down there? Well, they want to let them back in school. Say it true. Because the Muslim kids, they still going to school. You can come up with something to make sure your kids don't get a jab, you know. So I don't know. We gotta get out of this loop of society telling us what to do and what not to do, and if you don't do it, you looked at as selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't go along with what society tell you to do, they threaten you. You know that, right? You think they threaten? Like I know a lot of people that was in the GOV, and they were saying that they had to do this as mandatory, and I kept telling one of my friends, I said, wait, don't do it yet, you know, because they were scared. I was like, wait, and then next thing you know, they kept pushing the deadline to it wasn't no more deadline. So I was like, see,
that's what they did at the schools, and I said they're not getting them. You can try if you want. And then they in DC they tried to make it. They put it to where a 10-year-old can make their own medical decisions. I said not the ones in my house.
A 10-year-old.
They lowered right. They don't even know what they want to eat half the time. They just know they want to eat. They don't even know when it's time to go to bed. They be tired as hell fighting sleep. Why would I let them make their own medical decisions? You know, so
a 10-year-old.
Yeah, and look. What's the society says is selfish? Proper parenting. You want to tell parents how to care for their children and teach their children, but you don't want us to do it the right way. You want us to do it the way that's going to make them malleable to you, the government. The way you want them to be so codependent on what society says. You want them to be so ignorant and open and blind to the truth. So you don't want the parents to properly teach them or show them things. So then they grow up to be adults who believe every single thing that is said, that believe every single thing that is shown, and can't think for themselves. That's another thing that considered selfish, and it's not. That's what's going on. And also there's a note up on the question of the day that Alan put up there. He said rest, saying no, setting boundaries, spending time alone, putting yourself first, and protecting your peace. Saying no is a big thing. A lot of people have a hard time saying no. I was one of those people. I was. And I had to learn, because me not saying no to you is saying no to myself. And at the end of the day, if I keep saying yes to you and no to me, who's losing? Me. Because you just want to take, but you're not pouring in, you're not giving back. So saying no is a big thing that's considered selfish, but it's one of the most healthiest things you can do for yourself. So this is a good list. Does anybody else have anything to add? Tanika, you have anything to add?
Oh no, I don't have anything to add.
Yeah, I like to know we can ask questions based off this, you know, times that, you know, for each other or anybody that it was hard to saying no or setting boundaries. Or is it hard for y'all to spend time alone, or putting yourself first, or protecting your peace? So we got a lot to speak on any of them.
Certainly, that's a great question. Anything on this list is it difficult for you to do? Reed?
Saying no, and I keep moving the goalposts when I set boundaries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I keep moving. I said I'm not going to do this. And then I'm like, okay, I have a problem saying no. I give in, and that's because I'm a torn individual anyway. My heart says one thing, but my mind says another, and I need them to just be solid and stay consistent. But I tend to give in to people because it's like I take on everybody's everything, and I know I need to stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why I don't want nobody too close to me or no more people in my circle. Because when you close to me, when you circle, whatever you feeling, and then you call me, then I feel it too. I need to start being selfish. You know, to say, oh, you're not a good friend. You don't listen, blah, 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 blah. But I am a good friend. But I need to start being selfish and say no, because a lot of stuff that people bring to me disrupt my peace. You know, y'all feel what I'm saying? So, but you know, you trying to be there, you trying to be the good friend, like society, quote unquote, say you should be and everything. But sometimes I just want to be like, I'm a him shit. But instead of me, I take a deep breath in, I'll be like, okay, what's wrong? What's going on? I open myself up again when I say, what's going on? What's wrong? Come on. You know, and that's so they can get their relief. Because some people just, you know, want to get their frustration. Then I'm frustrated.
Right.
Like I'm passing, like give me. Then I'm like, I gotta put up I gotta protect myself from roaches.
And anyone in the chat, if you have any answers, Alan, I would love to hear your response to this. You always send us such wonderful questions, but sometimes you don't get the answer. So if you have the time, please answer. I know you're busy. And anybody else, Tanika, what about you? Are any of these things on these lists, saying no, setting boundaries, spending time alone, putting yourself first, and finding your peace? Are any of these things a difficult thing for you, or do you have a hard time with any of these things?
I grew up the only child, so peace is what I'm always gonna find. Setting boundaries, maybe because I have to interact with a lot of people. I kind of like, I don't know. Most people, if I'm at work and I do supervise people, they probably be like, I don't know what she's thinking because she doesn't say anything. She just looks at us. So I always find my peace in my boundaries. So regardless, whatever the situation is, I figured out ways to adjust.
What about saying no? Is it easy for you to say no?
Oh yeah, I'll just say no.
He said, and I say it again, N-O.
Okay.
Well, I would say, y'all, there's only one. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't like it. I find that very common here in the DMV area, that when you say no, people keep acting like you're supposed to change.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do that in Richmond, growing up in Richmond?
No, because once you say no once, and they might ask you again, they ain't gonna ask you too many more times, because after that, this is a different situation.
Mm-hmm.
You either gonna get cussed out or things are just gonna go left. But yeah, it's more like no. It's a hard no. Yeah, no means no. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing on this list that I have not dealt with or had an issue with is spending time alone. That is the one thing on this list that I did not have to fight with myself for. I love being by myself, like in a way where I can be in a room or I can be anywhere and just be in my thoughts. My thoughts don't bother me. Silence doesn't bother me. Quiet does not bother me. And I can go in the house and I'm not really loud, so I'll go in the house. All the kids in their room or whatever, I walk right past them, I take my shoes off at the door, walk right on past them, go in my room, close the door. They don't even know I'm there sometimes for an hour. I can be in the room chilling. And so, for me, that has always been, thankfully, a part of me that, I had no issues with. But saying no, please. I never used to say no. I say no now, though. But I never used to say no. I never had boundaries. I did. I never had
boundaries. No now?
I do say no. I don't say no to you, but I do say no. No, but I do say no now. I do. And setting boundaries was hard for me. Putting myself first was definitely hard, and I'm still working on that. And finding my peace, I am peace, so I don't have to find it. That's another one too, peace. That people used to try to disturb it, but I have always been able to have peace because I'm peace. I don't have to look for it here. So and because I don't have chaos within myself, peace is always present with me. So those two things, peace and spending time alone, never been a problem. But putting myself first, saying no and setting boundaries have been the three things that have been most of my issues within my life. So as I've gotten older and gotten more so around, people that pour into me or that care, I'm able to build myself. And as I pour into myself, I'm able to say no. I'm able to set boundaries and stick to the boundaries. Now, it was hard to stick to boundaries for me because it's like, it feels like I'm, doing somebody wrong, or I'm saying no, maybe I shouldn't, or
moving the goalpost.
But because at time myself, I wasn't important to me. But we don't realize that's what it is. Mm-hmm. When you're not important to yourself, you can't say no because you don't find yourself important enough to say no. Who am I to say no? Right. You can't set boundaries. Who am I to tell some, make somebody, if I set a boundary, then I break it because why? I'm not important enough for that. What was the other one? Setting boundaries, saying no, making time for myself, putting yourself first. Why? You got these kids, you can't put yourself first.
Right.
You got a spouse at that time. I had a spouse. You can't put yourself first. You got a family. You the oldest daughter. You the oldest sister. You the oldest grandchild. You the oldest aunt. You can't put yourself first because you got to take care of them. These are the things that I had to deal with. But in fact, I needed to put myself first. Because like you said, if I don't put my mask on, how to help you? I was suffocating and still helping. Now I put on my mask. You know, at first, no, I was basically airless. You know what I'm saying? So Rodney said I have to say no for me and my wife. Yeah, you know, sometimes somebody because and you're there because she may not be able to do it. But you know,
there has been, without sharing too much, there has been time where I sat and cried because I gave all of myself to someone else, and I didn't save any of myself for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm saying it's like I poured out all of me. I poured out, and I didn't even save a drop for me. It's like you cooking dinner and then cook enough for yourself, right?
You didn't care enough
because I didn't think I didn't think that I was important enough because you give yourself away. We give ourselves away so easy and so freely because we don't value ourselves as a valuable commodity. Because if you look at yourself as gold, you ain't gonna give yourself away. Like, you don't deserve all this goodness. That's how I am now. But it was a time in my life that I just gave myself away. And when you don't say no, you saying yes to everybody else's bullshit. Ain't no other way to say it. And they will use you. Certain predators will use you, male and female, will use your kindness. And they always say your kindness is a weakness. That's what society would say. Your kindness is your weakness. I think the weakness is them being ignorant to somebody being kind to them. I think that's their weakness, taking advantage of it.
What about you, Molly? What about you in this list?
On the list,
I
think the most is putting myself first. Definitely when you got kids, big family, always had a little brother, so it was never a time that I don't even think to this day that I just like, I'm gonna put myself first. Even if I gotta be broke, anything I go without if I can make sure my kids or my family got it. And I was like, damn, I was just thinking of that, like, I don't know, I just feel like I can go without, I feel like I'm good, but I don't like to see the people I love the struggle. So I won't even tell them this gonna hurt me. I just feel like I got you. I just feel like I can get through it. I figure it out. You get through what you're trying to get through, but that's big for me. I don't know if it's something I was even trying to work on. That was something I like. So, I don't know. I think that's the one thing though. I don't put myself first. That might be something I might work on. That might be. I don't know. That's tough though, especially when
it is tough, Molly. It really is. I know it is, and the thing is, we have to know that we matter too. Like you said, you had people to take care of, and even before your kids, you was taking care. So it's like it's difficult. It's not difficult. It's unfamiliar to care for yourself when you've always had to care for others. When the other people didn't make it imperative that you do the same for you. And so it is unfamiliar territory when you look at yourself or flip that mirror on yourself and say, dang, I'm here too. I'm important too. I'm matter too. I need too. Everybody can depend on me, but I can't depend on nobody else. And I'm not saying that you cannot. But for the most part, people who are always in that position of giving and caring and usually don't have anybody to fall back on.
That's true. And like Molly said, he said that he knew he could take it. He knew he could carry the load. That's why everybody jumped on his back. Molly, I'm strong enough. I can carry that weight. But then when Molly fall, who gonna carry him?
The ground.
On the ground. Nah. I got older siblings, they did things for me, just saying like I never just had to care for self, just feel like something did happen. I had big brothers, big cousins, and stuff like that. I just like I had a little brother, but when my little brother he the baby. He ain't got to worry about nothing but himself. And that's what we
Right.
mostly told him, man. Just take care of you. Make sure you straight. We got you.
Right, right,
You know,
right.
but being the older kids, like the
Yeah.
older you are, the more that you never really had time to really focus
Yeah.
on stuff. And then when you get older and start having kids and stuff, you become more of adult, and there's more kids than adults. And it's, all adults got kids. So it's just like we all gotta help the kids and the younger brothers and cousins that's under us. You help and
Yeah.
help. And when you look back and you might need help, hopefully you got a cousin or somebody
Yeah.
that's around that can help you. But for a lot of people in that position, they don't have nobody, you know, and they crash out or they just be drained, you know, and
Yeah.
they just be stressed out. So it's just like I have somebody, I just
Yeah.
never sort of just been, you know, thinking of self, you know, just like I'm gonna just focus on myself. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just like get myself together. I ain't caring about nobody else. Somebody needs something, they can't hit me or none of that, you know. Just like I gotta make sure I'm good, you know. It's just like if I was on the plane, I'm putting the mask on my kids first. I might die, but that's gonna be the last thing
Oh,
I do before I die. Like I get it. They be saying put it on you first, and then I'm just like about time I get it on me, and I look, and it's like nah. I'd rather make sure they straight because I feel like I can get through it till I put my mask on. And I know that ain't the right way to do it, but I don't care. I'm always go for my kids first. I'm gonna make sure they straight, put their mask on, all that. So if I go, I go. You know. But
By being the only child, Tanika, did you feel any brunt of that responsibility placed on you? Like you have to take care of the of some family members, or or you were able to grow up free without that carrying somebody else's load? Like I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. Like I'm the oldest child, so I had to help my mother carry the load of tending to my other siblings. That was thrown upon me. It was just something you just got to do. I didn't make these babies, but I had to sacrifice and give up a lot of other stuff was taken from me to give into them. Does that make you know what I'm saying?
You know,
So and they looking at me, oh, you can't do this, oh, you selfish. I'm the selfish one, but I was also the sacrificial lamb. I was always the one that was sacrificed, had to get sacrificed and sacrificed. You know, so by you growing up as the only child, did you ever had to carry anyone else's burden on you? Or I'm not going to say burden. I don't want to say burden. Anyone else's troubles?
I would say yeah, because where I grew up, the only child, my grandmothers lived across the street from each other.
Oh,
I was
Both of them?
yeah, both of them. Yeah, like I leave out one house and walk over to the other,
cool.
and so by my grandparents, so my burden would probably be my mother and my father.
Okay.
Yeah, because they weren't never around. But having grandparents across the street, you know, you don't. I never wanted for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grandma and granddaddy made sure I was straight too. So, and when it came time to take care of my, I didn't get a chance to take care of my grandfather, but I would have loved to. But taking care of my grandmother, it didn't feel like a chore. It felt like an honor. You know what I mean? It was a duty to take care of them because they took care of me. You know, my parents wasn't around either like that. So, and thank God for grandparents. So that felt like an honor. It didn't feel like a chore to me. Like maybe to some of the other her children, it was like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I never felt like that. You know, I felt tired, like, oh, I'm tired, but I gotta go do for grandma. It's just like knowing what I gotta do, like gave me the fight, because I know she would do that for me, and she has did that for me. So who, you know, so with the grandparents and stuff, I get it, but the parents, that's where your burden come in at.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. Like my grandmother raised a lot of us. My mother and dad was around. You know, sometimes I ain't see him here and there, but the more I ain't see him, the better it was for us. We like mine in head. Shoot, that mean we get to do something that we don't supposed to do. You know, and my sister always made sure we was good. She was 3 years older. You know, we wanted to eat something. We couldn't cook, so she'd figure something out to cook for us. But that was always fun to us. Like we was excited if she can cook. You know, we was like, I hope Kenzie can cook something. instead of mom. And then they got the food taste better. It just felt like we can be part of it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like every time, so it just like, and it was always she in charge because she the oldest. It ain't no debating. She the oldest, she's in charge, so she tell us what to do and we better listen to her. Because if not, she'd throw hands at us. But it's always fun. I don't know. I just think like when people get older, they start to look at that, I don't know, through other people that probably took it as a burden or stuff, because I be hearing a lot of people. I had to raise my siblings, like my mom's wasn't there, like my grandmother, nobody was there. I had to make sure they got to school. I had to dress them, and I still ain't do all that shit. Like we can dress ourselves, we can do all that ourselves, we can leave and all that. Just that when we was together, she made sure that we was good, and I hope. Me being younger, I hope that wasn't a burden on her, because to us it was fun, but she the oldest. I don't know how it was on her, from the side looking in. I always thought, shit, we was having fun. We was on Adventure Time. We gotta go to grocery.
Adventure Time.
Yeah, my sister getting in trouble, run away. I'm running with her. It just always been like that. So just like I would hate to hear that I was like a burden or something like that. Like, damn, mom just dropped y'all on me. I couldn't have a child. Like, she started childhood. We all did, but I don't know. She was older, so I don't know how.
Well, see,
she the oldest out of all y'all?
No, out of his.
Because everybody else 15, 20 years older than that.
Out of that set.
Okay.
But see, Marley, and that's the thing, because I did that, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not that your siblings are your burden. The responsibility that putting you from the parents is. I was the same. I love, being with my sisters and them. I love playing with them. We used to hang out, I used to cook and clean stuff, but it was the fact that the burden from the parents is what the problem is. When you are a certain age and you have that, like me and my sister are 3 years apart. The one that's after me, we 3 years apart, and then 3 years later, my brother came, and it was us three for a little while. And then my sister came, then another sister came, then the brother came, but then step siblings came, and then, so it was like, it was a lot. So I wouldn't change the stuff I did with my siblings at all. I had a great time with them, but it was the responsibility that was placed on me from my parents, because not only did I have to take care of my siblings, I had to take care of my parents too. Mm-hmm. So I think more so, and had to, look out and protect my siblings from my parents, so it was more so the burden coming from them than from my siblings, because we had fun, we would be in there doing stuff, slowly mopping, and we in there skating on the kitchen floor, it's stuff like we in there with the dish detergent and water on the floor, mopping the floor with our feet. So it's like it wasn't. I don't think it would be a burden of you and your siblings per se. The responsibility from the parents is what the problem is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think she would feel like you and your siblings were a burden, because I'm pretty sure she had a bomb time with y'all too, But it's just the other part. Yeah.
We had grandma, uncles, and like I grew up with my nephews, and then we all in the same house. It was about 30 of us in the same house, So my older sisters and brothers, they had kids, and they my age or a little older, so I had people around my age, or a little older, so we would spread it out. But it was never a time that one had to play adult all day, like my brothers and them. They grown, So my grandmother around. It was never just like my mother, father.
And that's the difference.
Now it's just us. It was always somebody around. That's why I said for some people it probably was a little different. If grandma ain't around or nobody else, and your parents just left the kids there. I had friends like that their mom would disappear for weeks at a time. We like, because we can go over his house and have parties and stuff. But as we got older, it's like, damn, where your mother at? She's leaving money and everything. Right. He basically was taking care of himself, and it was like, damn, that's fucked up, But you don't know no better. You just think I got the house myself. I got some money. I can do what I want. If I run out, he can just call her, hey, I'm out, and she'd bring him some more money and keep it moving, So it was different, but he ain't had nobody else around. It'd be different.
Yeah. I say life is something else. the things you learn from it, because you have an elder sibling. I didn't have any elder siblings, and I really did want elder siblings.
Well, Tanika had no siblings.
Yeah, I know. She had everything. He was the youngest sibling. I'm the eldest. She had no children, no siblings. So she was basically, she didn't have anybody to pick on or I was thinking that child, mind your business. You know, she didn't have anybody to lean on, you know. And how is that as the only child?
I didn't hear anything. It went out. I didn't hear the question.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so how was being an only child for you? Because I know I do have a couple of family members. I have a cousin that's the only child. I know other people that are only children.
Tyree.
Yep, my other nephew, he's the only child. How is that experience for you? You didn't have siblings in the house, but did you have cousins? How was that for you?
I mean, my cousins would come over. All of my cousins, first cousins, I think that's what you call them. They're all boys, so they would come over on the weekends or during the summertime. My grandma would keep them at the house.
Okay.
And then sometimes
Was you raised by your grandma?
Huh?
Was you raised by your grandma?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Both of them.
So I was raised by, I lived in the house with my mama's mother, but then my father's mother lived across the street. So I would just go over there like on Sundays or sometime during the week, but then I'd be wanting to leave early if she cooking because I want to go to the other house. Depending on who got the best food. So, but back to the question, yeah, my cousins, they would come over, and my grandma also would keep kids in the summer. So that's also had somebody do the summer to play with, stuff like that. But for the most, I mean, I think as the only child, I don't know about other children experience. I wasn't required to do a lot.
Okay.
And I think my family looked at that different because they thought I was gonna come out different in life. They was like, because I wasn't required to do anything, you know.
You were spoiled? What am I sure to say? Spoiled. You need to have this on. Tanika need to have this shirt on. Spoiled.
And then when I turned 16, I was like, well, I'll just get a job, but that was more like freedom of getting out the house. So that made a big difference in how I view society. But yeah, when I was younger, I was spoiled. Yeah. Yeah.
That was good. I was spoiled until my siblings came. So after that, that was like, psh. And then it was like, you know. But
so what would you want to say, Marley?
Nah, they don't spoil no kids in our family. But they used to get on me a lot early on. Stop spoiling your daughter. I'm telling you, stop doing it. You ban her too much, right? Don't do this. You do it. You know.
But you do it anyway, don't you?
But
yeah, it's hard with the girls, you know. But my brothers and them, they was tough on the girls growing up. Like my sister, my nieces, and them. They ain't get it as easy as the girls today do, you know, like they treat it like
that was y'all siblings. If it was their daughter, was it like that with their daughter?
Yeah, you know, they would I'm saying just growing up, like my brothers, when I say that, they older than me, so we grew up with their kids, and they was more harder on their kids at the time than they is now, you know, than me and my brothers are now with the girls growing up. Like, you know, we supposed to be them now, you know, how they was with us. But if they mess up, we don't get on them about nothing. You know, we just probably talk to them and give them money, you know. But back then, my brother, they'd go to their body too. They would whoop their butt too, make them stand in the corner, hold their hands, one leg up, all that. It wasn't no favoritism or anything like that. If we had to fight, they had to put on the gloves too. My niece had to fight us. It wasn't no girl on girl. No, you fight your uncle. And she'll win sometimes. So it wasn't no guarantee you gonna win because she a girl. She'll whoop y'all ass a lot of times. Yeah, she was undefeated for a long time. So it's different. Like, we wouldn't dare do that with the girls today. You know, they getting their nails done early on, and you know, they into a lot of little passions.
So I'm gonna need to get a little boxing glove across the face.
They do, but I just can't be the one to do it.
Yeah. Oh, look. Child said my grandma used to work us so hard. I had to tell her, remember how it felt to be free from slavery? Let us play, damn it.
But you watch the outside of the house.
Tanika, did your by being the only girl and all the boy cousins, did that toughen you up?
Oh,
Were you
Lord.
fighting your boy cousins too? Was you boxing?
Yeah, I'm probably the worst, one of the worst of them all.
Mhm.
Especially when we on the school bus, they always complain about me. But if we, but yeah, I think we got whoopings all the time. Once we fought each other outside in the backyard, then we all would get whoopings.
All of them get whoopings after they fought each other. Like, go
Yeah.
on out there and fight. Come on in and get your whooping one at a time.
One at a time. But I was required to cut grass though. I was required to cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true. I used to like that. I used to like
And
I
that.
did.
wash
It made
dish.
me itch.
Yeah, wash dishes and cut grass was like my only chores, and but for the most. But yeah, because boys would. It was a different generation, so we really played in the backyard.
Uh-huh.
So, and anytime somebody climb a tree, get a whooping.
I used to get a whooping for climbing. Man, I stayed up in the tree. Child said she let y'all get tired so you can run so much.
You can't run so much. That's how they
Yeah.
do it.
They
Tie 'em
work
out.
you so you be tired. Tire them out. Yeah, that's what they do.
No, because I'm the oldest, so my cousins and my uncle. I remember my uncle is 8 years older than me. He's 8 years older than me, and so he was like he was almost like a big brother, but he took advantage of that uncle role. Him and my cousin used to tear me up, and because I was the only girl, and then I got to the point where I started talking trash, and I got sick of them beating on me, and they used to come get me for talking trash, so I started fighting back. And so we used to be in there fighting. They used to tear me up till one day I got, like you were saying, like Mom was saying, the girls would be tearing them up. I forgot what I did. I body slammed somebody, and then got to swinging it. Then I got in trouble because either my aunt or my grandma or one of them came in there and caught me beating up on one of the cousins. What you doing, girl? But that's what they used to tear me up. And that's probably why I'm so rough, and why I end up being a tomboy, being around all them big boys, big cousins and uncles. And yeah, I used to play football. I used to love being outside with the boys, but they used to get dirty, and I like playing in dirt, and I like playing. To this day, I go playing. I like playing. I like being
Red
outside.
kids be looking extra dirty when they face dirty. You like, what the hell happened? You know they dirty because they ain't even light skin no more. You look, what happened?
And I used to stay out there dirty in everything, climbing trees, jumping off buildings, digging in the dirt, playing in the mud, running outside with no shoes.
We said never do that.
Yeah, I was outside.
The nigga said never do that.
Let me say, we was outside. I was outside. I played. I did. I still be playing now, trying to get the kids to go outside.
We was outside too, but not like that. We was outside.
No shoes sometimes.
Yeah, for it.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I had to run it.
when we went down south, I ain't never wear shoes unless we had to go somewhere. I was always barefoot.
And that ground be hot as shit sometimes. You gotta wet your feet. And, you
Yeah.
know, that ground be hot.
That dirt down there, the clay dirt, the clay is red. It's dirt, the dirt is red. So you be running around and you come outside looking like you just be tall. And then the ants, man, it was a good time. It was a good time. And I don't care how much I got beat up, I had me a ball.
That's why you see kids always kick their shoes off.
Yeah.
They know they don't supposed to be there. We got to get them programmed to liking them and used to wearing them. Other than that, they keep kicking them off.
Yeah.
They want to run around bare feet. And
Yeah.
when we was young, we be out there playing like, I ain't got no traction. Let me take these shoes off.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were racing the street, like take your shoes off, 'cause you know you ain't gonna slip, and we race. But
Until you step on a rock or a pebble or that gravel. You
yeah,
like,
the buddy stepped on a nail and it went through his foot to the other side. My boy, you knew, man, they had to call the ambulance and stuff. But he ain't cried the whole time. He was just standing there like, man, this joint hurt. He was like, this joint hurt like a mother, man. And it was a rusty nail, so they had to
I remember my Aunt Ann. She used to love going around barefooted. She in the kitchen, right? And she broke something. And she stepped on the glass that was on the bottom of her foot. you know, because she had some tough feet. Them country feet she had, they were tough. They look like claws. And the glass was stuck in the bottom of her foot. You know, like she get in the bed and she rub her feet together, to get the dirt off her. She did that, and all I saw was blood flying. I'm like, and she cut herself up.
She didn't even know.
She didn't know the glass at the bottom of her foot. And she do it so fast. Shoot. And I'm like, blood, because the blood was flying. I get to screaming. She started screaming. My grandparents came in there. What in the world going on? I'm like, look at her feet. She tore the top of one foot up, and like the one that had the glass in it, she cut the top of her. She sliced it up real good. She had to go to the hospital. And my grandfather got on her so bad because they tell you wear shoes, you break something. That's what I'm like, I ain't walking around here.
You break legs for the sweep and vacuum.
It broke it in the kitchen.
Yeah, but you can still vacuum and get the holes, because glass goes everywhere.
Child, we had no vacuum.
No,
I know the vacuum. You better sweep that floor with that broom.
Yeah, I'm like that too. But when you break glass, if you don't have a vacuum, sweep as good as you can and do it a couple times and mop and sweep again, because glass goes everywhere.
She should have mopped afterwards. Yeah. That was her mistake. But yeah, that was.
She get glass on her foot.
She stepped on and didn't feel it because she got them country feet. They thick. She does the walk and they just get in the bed and I'm like, oh no.
Nah, that light bulb glass, like from a light bulb, that shit hurt, and it's hard to get out your feet. I stepped in the whole pile of it.
Oh,
what? Football, throwing the ball from the bunk bed to the other bed, me and my nephew, and I hit the goddamn light bulb, and I try to hurry up and jump down and get in bed like I ain't do that shit. And when I jumped down, I jumped on top of the glass and jumped in the bed. Then I was screaming like shit. My mother was like, yeah. My uncle like, that's that PL. Yep.
PL.
He used to always say that. I ain't know it till I got older. It mean petty larceny. And he's like, that's that PL. He always just say that anytime we doing something we're supposed to be doing and end up getting hurt. He's like, that's that PL.
Petty larceny.
Yeah, he's like, that's that PL. He used to be laughing. I was hurting, man. It took forever to get that glass.
Oh my God.
Did you go to the hospital or did your mom get it?
My mother ain't going. My mother, man,
we ain't go
to the hospital. Shit, it's times I supposed to got stitches. Like, shit, you'll be all right, But she asked, do you want to go to the hospital? We always say no. You're like, nah, I don't want to go. If your shit ain't broken, you'll be all right. You just bleeding, you all right. You'll be right back out there in an hour or so. But I supposed to be going to bed. I supposed to been asleep, so I was hurt.
You probably should have got a whooping for not being asleep.
Oh, I still got a whooping. Why the glasses in my feet? I'm trying to explain the glasses in my foot, but they just whooping me for busting the goddamn glass, not knowing it's in my foot. And then when she realized, oh, I'm sorry, baby, my bad. Like, yeah, that shit.
But you still deserve that whooping.
Yeah, I did, but yeah, whoop me out.
Tanika, it looked like you wanted to add something.
Well, yeah, I gotta go. I got like 1,000 things to be done.
Oh yes, of course. The show tomorrow. I'm sorry. No.
I had a good time. I just thinking all the things and you have to do before tomorrow. And tonight's rehearsal also.
Yeah, well, thank you so much.
And please come back and give us a review. Tell us how the show went and everything. And make sure you keep us posted the day one that you get ready to do something else so we could talk about it for you and get the momentum going and everything. So we can go. Because it ain't no party unless the Morning Mac show up. We bring the noise and
maybe when I come back after I can bring some of the cast members so they can discuss about their experiences. I don't know how you can have on there one time.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe you all could be in one room and it'll make things a lot more easier. I don't know how many people you can have on this.
Up to 10.
Yeah, up to 10. Oh, that'll work then, because that'd be hard to get us all in one spot during the day. But yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Have a great show tonight. Tomorrow night, knock 'em dead, girl. Knock 'em dead.
Thank you.
Man.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Grandma got roaches. Your grandma got run over by reindeer. No, but grandma got roaches. Hey. I like the poster. Look at grandma. All right. This is time we get some good energy.
You know it.
All right. Look, what some Weezer and the dab and the dancer. My good energy is what don't kill you make you stronger. You know, back then, if I had to grow up with the roaches now like I did back then, I think it'd kill me. I mean, I'm serious because back then the way we had it was just when you don't know no better, you just Now it's like I don't. It don't kill you, make you stronger. You know, stay prayed up and keep your eyes on the prize. And please take some time for yourself. Always a little bit of rock, carve it out for yourself. Please be good energy.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just remember that you matter too. You matter too. It's not no I might or they matter more. No, you matter too. Matter of fact, you matter first. How can you do for anybody if you don't do for yourself? So you have to remember that you're important, you matter, and if you don't take care of you, who will? Of course, other people will, you know, but you the first person. It's you.
Just
you
like
have
RuPaul
to, yeah, you got to make sure you take care of you. Also, remember to live, laugh, learn, and love every day, all day, in every way possible. But most importantly, to yourself.
Yes, because how can you love anybody if you can't love yourself? Rest RuPaul.
Learn yourself. Live for yourself. Laugh at yourself. And love yourself.
But don't abuse yourself. Other people abuse you enough.
I don't abuse myself, so that's what I mean. Molly?
I don't know. We know they're hitting herself. I appreciate everybody tapping in with us on this Wellness Wednesday. Please tap out with us tomorrow on Tall Tale Thursday. It's going to be another great show. Definitely appreciate the guests for coming on. If y'all got time, definitely go make it down there. Tomorrow's out there at the Silver Spring Box. What she say, showtime started like 7?
7:30.
7:30. So yeah, try to get there by 7. And she said she got plenty more plays coming. So we definitely gonna make one of the events. Other than that, just keep being great, keep being excellent, keep doing things like she doing right now. You got a vision, stick with it, man. And if you need any help, just tap in with us. We definitely promote whatever you got going on. You want us to be, or you want to be part of the team or submit any videos, just reach out to anybody you see up here on the screen. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace and love.
Peace. Have a most amazing day, everybody.
What did this mean?
Peace.
Why did that turn that way?
I don't know. Some people do it this way. Some people do it this way. Some people do it
Deuces.
Deuce.
Moving on to something better.
Oh, look, I can do deuces with this hand now.
Deuces.
Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand, big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to rise.
Hey, we should do your dad. I know you want to do it. So keep doing that dad.
You already know the morning Mac show. Turn it up, let it roll. The morning Mac show. Take the day by the throat. Hit me first when the world feels slow. The morning Mac show. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Breaking down the scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, never count